Hello YouTubers, we are here today with the Tortuga Playset. This thing is gigantic. This is probably the biggest box we've ever had here on Toys by Team Awesome. Taking a look at the packaging, it looks like the Tortuga has 10 fun features. So let's see what it says here on the front of the box. It says it's a two-sided playset. It has a drop-down entry ramp, a creature power disc dispenser, a secret transporter door, and that the cockpit opens to a steering station. In addition, it also reads that it includes Jimmy's computer station and 2 collectible figures. Wow. And by looking at the front, I can see it's got a Viva right here, and then a little baby orangutan right there. It looks pretty big, but I've heard it's compact, so let's go ahead and flip around the other side of the box and see what it says. Okay, so we're looking at the back of the box, and there's definitely a lot more features here, but the box does read, you can bring the Tortuga on your next creature adventure. Pick your own landing spot to set up the Tortuga home base. Open it up to help Aviva with the controls and make sure the baby orangutan doesn't get into too much trouble. With the technology of the Tortuga, there is no problem the Wild Kratts crew can't solve. Wow, looks awesome. But let's look at these other features it illustrates on the box. So it says the roof opens wide. It mentions it has a drop-down entry ramp. And it again points to the creature power disc dispenser. Shows you the transporter door again. The cockpit, which it said. The outer doors swing open. Didn't say that on the front. And it again illustrates that it is a two-sided playset. Well, this thing does look pretty awesome, so let's go ahead and open it up and see what we got. Okay, so we've gone ahead and unboxed it, and we've gotten to know the Tortuga here. Let's take a look at what it came with. First up, it comes with 2 figurines. It's got Aviva here. Her arms are movable, as are her legs, so she can be adjusted into a sitting position if needed, or a standing position. Then we got our baby orangutan. He does not have movable arms and legs, but he is pretty flexible. So those two are pretty nice additions to the set. Next up, from looking at this side of the Tortuga, is the cockpit. So the cockpit actually, and the head of the Tortuga actually retracts and extends. So we extend it by pushing it out on here. When you do that, you can open up your cockpit door, and from there you could put someone like Aviva at the controls of the Tortuga, and she could fly it if needed. If you have a Jimmy figurine, you could probably get him in there also. And then the head of the Tortuga in the cockpit contract just like that. Next up is the entry ramp door, which is right here. So we can go ahead and flip up this plastic right here like that, and you have a removable entry ramp which can sit up here like so, and your little Wild Kratts figures can come in and out of the Tortuga as they please. Okay, next up is the roof. So the roof actually opens and closes, so you can see each side slides out, so you can expand each side of the roof, and then you can close it up like so. So this Tortuga, one of the benefits of it is it actually makes a pretty good carrying case. So if you actually have a lot of the figurines, you can fit quite a few of them in there. See, drop in Aviva, the baby orangutan, no problem. You can drop in many more. Okay, so now we're looking at the front of the Tortuga, the cockpit, so you can see again how it expands out like so. You can open it up, you get a good view of the steering and the seat for the driver. To actually open the Tortuga, we push down on this button right here. This button can be a little finicky sometimes, but we go ahead and open it up and take a look at what's inside. All right, so we take a look at this first side of the Tortuga. You can see there's some of the features here. You have your creature power disc dispenser. This is actually where the exit ramp goes to the outside. This is the detachable ramp, which you would obviously put on the other side when you're playing with it, but we'll set that to the side now. It's got the bridge up here where you can play with your figurines, little sliding pole. It's got this closet door which does not open, and it's got the creature power disc dispenser like on the TV show. So to play with this feature, you can push on the button, and this little disc dispenser, you can push it down, close it, and you would dispense the power disc out to the Wild Kratts. A couple things about it. This is an actual creature power disc we received from one of our previous toys, so I just want to do a quick size comparison. You can see the actual creature power discs that come with the figures do not fit in this disc dispenser, so that would have been a semi-nice thing to have, maybe possibly made it a little funner to play with, but regardless, it's still a neat little feature here that you can use. All right, looking at the other side of the Tortuga, we can see the bridge remains up here. There's another movable door, which we'll take a look at when we look at this side of the Tortuga. You can see the Wild Kratts computer system. It's not electronic or anything, it's all just plastic. Pictures of the Earth on there. Again, you can see the cockpit here, how you can extend it and contract it. And then we get the secret transporter on this side. Now I will say, when we first opened it, right out of the box, the transporter door actually fell right off. So it actually looked like right up here, this piece of plastic where it hits the base of the door was separated and had come loose, so the door literally was falling off every time we used it. So what I did was I just got some Loctite super glue and went ahead and put it right here in this corner, and, put some pressure on here for about 30 seconds, and it seemed to have dried up and worked just fine. So kids have been playing with it and we haven't had any issues. So to use the secret transporter, we'll put a Viva in there, and we will close the door, and we will transport her. And she's gone. So we'll take a look at where she appears next. All right, now we're taking a look at the other side of the Tortuga. Here there are two doors. First is a top door right here. It opens up to the bridge. You can actually see, if we slide this cockpit open, we can drop in the baby orangutan, and let's see how we can pull them out. So you can play with all your figures coming in and out of that door, as long as coming out of the roof of the Tortuga. And then lastly, we have this secret door right here. So we're gonna open this up, and then there we see a Viva. She's still here, all in one piece. This is the door to the secret transporter, which we just looked at. So when you transport your Wild Kratts characters, this is actually where they will end up. Of course, you can imagine that you transport them somewhere else, but this is where the figure goes. Okay, so that about wraps up the review of the Tortuga. We were a little disappointed with the secret transporter door falling off right when we took it out of the box, but a little super glue solved the problem, and it has been working ever since. If you do like our videos, please subscribe to our channel for more. If you like this one, give us a thumbs up, or if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. Thanks for watching.